environmental change. We'll have periodic radio discussion programs on Lion FM, and we'll have periodic seminars, workshop conferences on climate change. In this multidisciplinary, very important to us. We will not take programs that will just be faculty-based. We want to see faculties go into marriage. That is the change. And agree to run programs. We want to see 3-4 faculties go into marriage, to run a master's program on something that is really transdisciplinary, not within your faculty or within your discipline. At the BSc, MSc, and PhD level. There will be scholarships, but that scholarship and not only fellowships, but that will not be under the coordinatorship of this program within the university. OSF will do that. When they are ready to be competition will be done globally or regionally in Africa. When they are ready, they will let us know, and we'll tell you the criteria. You apply, you go for training, and you go for fellowship. Today, from the outset, we're already networking with some agencies. I have apologies from NUC. 3 reps from NUC failed to attend this function because they're introducing the new vice chancellors to the new vice chancellors of federal universities to their state governors. We have a UN annual conference, a UNM website to host climate change information dissemination. In fact, a web address has been developed and an email address has also been procured. We will work. There will be an interactive, collaborative environment. It's a web-based tool that will be designed by African Technology Policy Studies. Objective 4, enhance university teaching and research with community outreach and build the science policy practice interface for climate change adaptation. We'll purchase reference material and equipment for the new program that will emerge. In fact, for the 3 years, we have $400,000 for that only, for that particular program. Like I said, if you're competitive, if you win it, then the money will really go into that program. Students are here and faculties. And this climate change class will be funded. We have some money in the program to back Students Climate Change Club, either at the faculty base or one university, one for the whole university. Agriculture based with my department, and we are providing money to buy them some facilities like cameras, video machines, to be able to go out and talk to farmers on climate change issues. Objective 5, extend the initiative to wider audience by upscaling and networking. Train the media on how to report research will be one of the things we need to do, and ATPS has a lot of skill in that area. We're going to publish newsletter, and mass communication will be there for us. Objective 6, adapt research products into policy brief. And we have 2 agencies, ATPS and AIAE, and 2 of them are represented here, will be part of that particular activity. Information on climate change adaptation to their congregation. For this occasion, we invited the Catholic Bishop of Nsukka and the Anglican Bishop of Nsukka and the Chief Imam of Nsukka also. Fortunately, only the Chief Imam is here, and we want to thank you for being here. We hope you'll be part of our voice among the Muslim community in this environment. Objective 8, conduct action-oriented research for use at grassroots level. This is the one that my colleagues would like. There will be small grants for research in the field of climate change, in history, in music, in arts, in religion, all aspects, all fields of human endeavor. So start now to be proactive. This is not for professors, it's for small PG students and lecturer 1 and lecturer 2. Small grants. But I think if you have a big grant, we transfer it to our funders, they will know how to handle it. Right, I hope I'm correct. Then objective, like we said, we are going to identify civil societies that are working in this area and then bring them on board. It's a network. What you're trying to develop is a movement. from University of Nigeria. We're going to get people around us from here to Abuja and get other agencies into a group. So we're going to work with town unions, youth groups, women, some vulnerable groups. In the flyer you have, you will find the deliverables, what we need to deliver. So I won't go there. I will quickly move on to evaluation. This project will be evaluated in a way that we are trying to get external evaluators from the outset so that they can now come and monitor what we are doing from now to the end and develop a report and tell us when we are due to make our reports and whether we are making mistakes here and there. The timeline. For all I've said, we have a chart. Could you click on that? Click on there. Click on it. Yeah. For all I have said, we have everything is programmed on a chart. Okay, sorry, we can't say it. From 2001 to 2013, every month, every quarter has an activity. And the funding comes based on activity. For now, we are talking about January to June. So we have funding for our January to June activity. By the time we finish it on time and do a good report and it's assessed, we will now be talking about assessing the money for July to December. So the more activity you have in a quarter, the more, but the thing is already fixed. So you can see that we are in a cage and we have no time to waste. Every quarter has activities to do. Next month we have another workshop already being planned. But the DVC was signing the letter to invite friends here for next month. So you can see, I hope you will join in this race. You can click off and go of the just click, just say continue to move. Every faculty has at least one member in the committee. Every faculty. And I hope that before we leave here, we should circulate the names of faculty members in this committee. You hold them responsible for lack or excess information. Everything we do in the committee, you liaise with your own faculty and make sure that they are fully represented. However, they came through interactions of who and who have been working on climate change. But I have gotten the VC's permission now to throw them out at will once they don't perform. I wish the DVC was here because he was there. I don't want storytelling on this project. When you bring somebody and he cannot perform, just cancel his name. Either you find someone in the faculty or you ask the dean to submit a name. So, and the way we operate is that every activity you saw on that timeline for this year has a group of these faculty members acting as a committee. And they have to be proactive. So those who will have activity in May, by now she will submit a concept note to me. That concept note will go through the committee. If it's accepted, it goes with a budget to the Vice Chancellor for approval. This project is under the VC's office. So there is nothing we do, no letter we write, no approval for funding has to go to the Vice Chancellor. He has to approve of it before it goes to the bursary and they follow suit. So you may ask the question, who is representing me in climate change committee in my own faculty? So, the Deputy Vice Chancellor in waiting can no longer wait because the climate has made it that she's not Deputy Vice Chancellor for us. So, Madam Chair, that is all I have to say about this project. Thank you very much.
I allowed him as one of the concessions I gave, despite the suspension. But